Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to Explain 12. Today we are in the Toliss A321 Neo in a brand new Jet2 Holidays Neo. Golf Sunup is the reg. We are flying from here in Lanzarote back to Birmingham. We've just done the sector down here. On the way back home we're taking off of runway 03 here, climbing up to 360. We are Chanix 62 Golf Papa, flight time of 3 hours 40 minutes. Fuel, we're taking 12 tonnes of fuel, 6 tonnes of cargo and 22 tonnes of payload, and we're arriving on runway 33 when we get back to Birmingham. So the routing today takes us northernly out of Lanzarote, then towards Spain, basically all the way up the length of Portugal past Lisbon, across the Bay of Biscay, over Jersey, past Bath, and descending into Birmingham onto runway 33. So let's jump into the flight deck and we'll get the weight and balance done first. We'll go with Toliss ground services loading. So we are taking a total of 220 passengers on board today. 21, okay, that's fine. And we're taking 6 tonnes, so we'll do that and that will go. Apparently we're too heavy. We'll do that then. And block fuel today is 12. By these load settings, we'll do a realistic load as the sim has froze. Thank you. Right, so we'll jump into the flight computer. So init reference. So we are at Golf Charlie Romeo Romeo / Echo Golf Bravo Bravo. We are Chanix 62 Golf Papa. Cost index today is 40 360. Flight plan today takes us off of runway 03 on the Vasti to Yankee departure. No transition, we'll insert that. And then I'll zoom in a little bit, and from Vasto we are jumping on an airway. We're going on the Upper November 858 to Akuda. And then we're direct Pinnock. To Coral. We'll insert that then. From Coral we are Colec Kilo Oscar Lima Echo Kilo. Pop that in there. From there we're at Bombo. And from there we are jumping to Salco. From Salco, jumping on an airway, the Upper November 864. So Upper November 864, and then we're going to jump to Neza. From Neza, we're going to go on the November 91. From there, Figsy. Insert that, then arrival into Birmingham ILS 33 on the Figsy 1 Bravo via. Is there any via Grove? If it'll let me put Grove in, no. So, and then is there any vias? No, no vias, and no transition. So we'll insert that. We'll jump up here. We'll go plan 20. So as we leave Lanzarote, so it's 450 feet right turn, noise abatement procedure, then up here as we go northerly right across the coast of Portugal into the UK. and that looks perfect to me. Okay. Right, so we'll go init reference, come across. Actually, first what we'll do is it is quite hot here, so I forgot to put that on. So we go start that. That can go on. Get the APU started. So we are looking at 75.6/277. Lovely, pop that in. Block fuel of 12. I think we're still refueling. Are we refueling? Refueling, okay, so we'll go block fuel of 12, which is what I have put in. 12, no problem. And we'll go init reference, get performance. We'll open that and we'll go, if it lets us have flat one, we'll have flat one. So it's going flat one, packs on 155, 161, and 16. Well, actually, no, we'll leave it because it's still doing. So we'll force Toga as well, actually. And we'll go flat to config 2 departure. We'll just wait for the aircraft to load itself up, actually, and then we can sort out the rest of the performance. So we'll go up to 360 straight on there. Air conditioning is coming on now for the passengers. Then we'll have a look. Correct me if I'm wrong, they've done something to the engine model, because the Toliss looks really good, the new engine model. It is, the frames are really smooth as well, so it looks really nice here. The scenery, if I zoom out, the scenery is a freeware scenery by FlyX. It is an X-Plane 11 scenery, but it's really nice, and it ported over and there's no problems. So it comes with some photoreal scenery, a bit of the resort town here, and then it goes into the normal scenery. I mean, X-Plane does look good when you've got like photoreal scenery here, but this is what I mean. Look at this scenery here, it looks really nice. X-Plane looks nice, and then it's like that scenery. And then they've actually got Lanzarote city centre over here as well. Yeah, that looks really nice actually. And there's runway 33 down there, so it's not the biggest of runways here. We landed on runway 3. I did want to do the runway 21 because there's some nice terrain and a nice vertical speed approach you can do, but the weather was not having it. It would have been a 19 knot tailwind coming in, so we left that. Anyway, fuel truck has left us. We are fueled and ready to go, so we'll open this now. We'll go forward to Toga, config 2, runway 3, we'll go 152, 152, 155 is our rotations, is V2, sorry. Flex time, same 33, but I'm, oh actually 148, that looks more better. 148, 148, 151. 2/0.2. No flex temp. Right, we are all filled in. We are ready to rock and roll. So we are all fueled up. What we'll do now is we'll go plugins, Toliss, ground handling. Get rid of all these. Drive away all them. We'll close all the doors. And we'll watch as everything drives away. Everything has gone now. So, on these stands at Lanzarote, we do an engine start. So we will go ground services, we'll get rid of the chocks, external power off, chocks off. We're on ground power, we'll go beacon light on, ignition start, on the speed brake, engine number 2 can start now. Go to on, and we'll get engine number 1 can start. There you go. I thought the sound's playing then, but there is some sound, you just have to wait a while. There you go, there's the bass. So engine number 2 is coming alive now. Right, let's go. Wait until the avail comes up. And engine number 1 can start. Max auto brake can come on. And there is engine number 1 starting. All the hydraulics are pressurised. Yeah, nice outside shot. We'll jump back to that shortly when we're extending the flaps there. So engine number 1 does start slowly, and then there's the ignition. The GT rising now, and there's the hum. So QNH 1017 is set. It is 19 knots straight down the nose, it should be. Put the taxi light on now. There's the bus transfer over. Packs can come off, they don't need to be on. And available, so that can go to normal. APU can come off, jump outside, flaps can go to 2. So do a flight control check, so we'll go full right, full left, full forward, full left on the rudders, and full right. Build up a bit of thrust. And away we go. So left here and then down towards runway 03. So we'll get pretty good wind shear on actually. And we'll ding the cabin, takeoff config, checked. And we'll set the trim shortly. There you go, trim up to. And we'll swing a left here. Takeoff config is normal, cabin is ready. Constraints will get on down here. I think this is the first time flying the Neo on the channel, if I'm not mistaken. I have had the Neo mod for ages. I had it when it first came out, but I just like flying the CEO. But I thought it'd be nice to take the Neo, especially because Jet2 have some brand new ones now. So I thought we'll send it from one of its flights it does from Birmingham back from Lanzarote to Birmingham as well. Plus I think the Neo is a nice aeroplane. It comes with its own separate sound set, engine model, it comes with a new door configuration and overhead panel, I think some extras, but it is nice. It costs, I think it's like £20 extra if you own the 21 series of the CEO. You get the Neo mod for 20 quid extra on the X-Plane Org store. And then of course you've got, we've flown the 320 Neo, but that's completely based on a 320 Neo brand new. The 321, I don't know if it's just like a swap. I don't know what they've done with it, but it's still modelled off a CEO. But I don't mind it, it's still really good. Right, we'll turn all the lights on now. And we'll get the TCAS on, and we're ready to go. So we'll take off. It's a, sort of a right hand turn after departure. It's quite low. There's a noise abatement procedure to get you away from sort of the rest of the island and the hilly mountain side, and then it's a straight line up the length of the island, past the island, and then up to our routing. So we'll line up. Spool them. Mantoga, SRS, runway nav blue. .100 knots neutral. There's that, straight down the runway. V1, rotate. And up we go. Positive rank, you're up. It's a bit shaky, but away we go. I'll put the autopilot in now and let the aircraft do the procedure. Thrust climb. disarm the speed brake. We'll wait until we start accelerating, and we'll go to flaps 1 shortly. On flap 1. I think the sound's slightly broken there. So wing light can come off now, turn the taxi lights and the runway lights off. Now right turn. And the flaps can come up now. Pack 1 and 2 can come on. As we weave our way around the mountains. Right, so we're above green dot speed now. Climbing, go standard barometric pressure. Takeoff was a bit strange. It felt slightly underpowered when we rotated. It didn't want to come off the ground very much. So. We're through 5,000 feet now. Weather outside looks really nice. Lovely clear day here in Lanzarote. And broad daylight, so I'll just turn the landing lights off now. Keep everything else on. And actually what we can do now is I'll pop into the FMC and we'll just put some fixed rings around Birmingham. So 115 and 10. Right, that will make our arrival a little bit easier to look at. Let's make our left hand turn now over the island. Oh, and there's the winglet there. Oh, some stutters, I don't know what they're for. And we climb out. Right, I'm going to leave you guys with some climbing cruise highlights. And I'll see you in about 3 hours when we're descending into Birmingham. Just starting the clock, so about 5-10 minutes on stand for our final arrival time. But yeah, I'll see you when we hit landfall over the UK and start sending into Birmingham. are descending through 10,000 feet. We are just decelerating now. QNH 1005. Weather in Birmingham is 14 degrees with winds at 250 at 4 knots. Typical British weather, it is raining now, and it should be raining when we get to Birmingham. We are just closing in on our start of our arrival. When we've just got past start of the arrival, we're going to go to Grove, and then I'll venture us on to Fort Approach into Birmingham. So, we're going through 10,000, we're going to landing system left, landing system right. The landing lights can come on now. Let's get all the lights on. .45 frames at the moment, it's quite good. I've got a couple of stutters. What's rank is? Thank you, Airbus, for telling me. Frames been okay, we've just had a couple of stutters, like a second ago just before I started recording. We had about 50 seconds of 1 frame a second, and then it just comes back into life, but that's explained as it loads. As we get closer to the ground, it will just load ground scenery. So here we are. So if I zoom out, so we are coming in there, go Grove, and then I will vector us sort of further downwind and then in towards the centre fix point at Birmingham for wireless 3-3. We again water rake low, config 3, and we'll go for a flat 3 landing. Runway is nice and long at Birmingham, so no need for any excess braking. Right, so I'll keep that up there. Yeah, so actually when we get to Grove, what I'll do now is, yeah, there's the crickets I have, and we can come for us. We'll go 100, turn right. Pull the speed back as well, actually, we'll go 240. So yeah, we'll just miss Grove, and actually it wants us to go 210 here, so we'll go 210. Oh, the green dot is 230, okay. Go 230. There you go, there's the weather radar, so we do have weather here. We are flying through it. Not turbulent though, it's some calm winds. Right, so let's go. How far are we away? So we're descending at 1-3. If I go direct, what sort of approach are they going to give us? It's still too direct, it's not too much of a turn, so we'll erase the direct, and actually we'll go performance and click it in, flaps 1. There's flap 1 as it comes out, it's just the slats. And we'll go direct now. And we'll actually pull a bit of speed brake out as well. Because we are coming in slightly faster than I'd like to. Once there's 2,000 there, so. But ideally like to go flat 2 shortly. Right on that sort of cusp there though, so. Flat 2 now. There you go. Perfect. We'll watch that come out. There's flat 2. So I'll wait until I have 2,500 checks. I'll wait until the speed starts dropping a bit more before I pop the speed brake in, which is now. So I'll on the speed brake. And alarm approach, second autopilot as we turn on to final. There you go, turn on to final now. Glide slope alive, glide slope captured.
2,000
checked. About to come onto the 170, we'll keep it 170. There's glide slope capture as well, so we'll go 4,000. As we come through the sort of rain cloud here into Birmingham. A bit of a stonker of a crosswind, or just overshot the glide slope. No problem. So, cabin checked. 4 miles, gear down. Push the speed in. Watch the gear go down. Oh, what have I just done there? Oh dear. Okay, so it looks like we're doing a whatever landing this is. Looks like I've just broke the aero.
1,000.
What have I done? I've completely broken it. It's just the screens I've broken. So we've got everything back now, so I can see the runway, so we'll go on flight director off. I can go down.
500.
The bird, 500 checked. Watch that glide slope.
400.
400 checked. Just watch that rated descent there.
100 above.
100 above, check 2 red now. Keep it descending.
Minimum
continue.
100.
Checked.
50.
50.
40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Speed brakes up, reverse is green, decel, keep it central, manual braking, reversing can come in, Down we are. Bit messy. I don't know what happened with the screens then when I went into my outside view. That was really strange. But we are down. A typical Airbus style. I hate the Airbus. I really do not know how to land the thing. But that went all right. So we'll stir the speed brakes. Flaps can come off. Start the APU. Those can all come off now. And luckily, because we're in X-Plane, we'll get a nice replay as well. I think that was a nice landing. Pulled up a bit aggressively on the flare, but that was alright. Come on, need a load of thrust to get us moving. There you go. Very foggy day in Birmingham, as you can see. APU is available, APU bleed, and we'll get engine number 1 off. Oh, we have some traffic. It's a bit strange at Birmingham seeing Air Canada and 2 Aer Linguses and an ANA. That's slightly strange, but who am I to judge? And some FedEx. And I think that's a UPS. Yeah. Scenery here is by Boundless, I believe. This is V2 of Birmingham. They'll have to bring out of the route V10 because it's the Boundless scenery. Some of it's okay, some of it's dreadful. The only reason I bought this is for a local airport, and it's the best scenery we have for Birmingham in X-Plane. But it's not that good, and the frames are terrible as well. Sometimes when you've got like sort of the night lighting on, it's dreadful. It's unflyable. And I've got sort of an okay system, so I tried to think how it'd be on a poor system. Anyway, we'll pull up into, I think this is stand 60, no, 54, 55. I think we're going to 55, but we'll go all the way down to 59. No, we'll go to 55. 55 left, I believe. So we got 55 right, 55 centre, 55 left. This is us. So swing it in. And engine number 2 can come off, and welcome down. So text light can come off, the seatbelt sign can come off, and the beacon light can come off now. And welcome down to Birmingham. So let's just jump and have a look at the replay. So we will, if it does not crash. Oh, that's well too far. That's better. Right, here we go. So, bit of a hard one. That was alright though. One of the better areas. And the wind sort of took us there. We did get down quite nicely. Have a nice wing view as well with all the spray. That looks nice there. So we'll jump there. And I will leave you guys now with a bit of a long arrival. And I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the near future.